Okay, I'm live this time. I'm gonna post in the comments, or I don't know if it's gonna show up, but I guess if I can do a description, I'll post in the description. It's a video about the history of the Borg, which I like history. Don't get me wrong. I do like history, and I really like this history of the Borg. And this channel, I've watched a few videos on the channel, but this history of the Borg I've watched twice, and I think it's neat. He breaks it down and puts on timeline, and when they started and all this. But I don't have the brain for history. I tend to I watch it because I enjoy it, and it's kind of nostalgic. I remember different parts. Oh, I saw that movie. Oh, I saw that episode. Oh, it feels really cool to me. But dates and even names and different things about history just kind of swoosh flying. It swirls my head in my head. It tends to confuse me to look at things in history, even this fictional history. I kind of just say history, but I put quotes on the, they're air quotes to me, but they're quotes on the title history because it's fictional history, but it's still history. When we look for reality history, I don't know if that's really what okay, what I mean is like history, like in our past, not made up. I guess it is reality history, but the word history is supposed to imply reality. But how I'm using it, I'm also talking about history of the Borg. Come on, they're not real figures, and it's about the future. It's not the past. It's instead of history, maybe it's like canon. People like to throw that around when they're talking about fiction, fanfic. Is this canon? Is that canon? Is this canon? Well, they make stuff up sometimes. Different fans will make stuff up that kind of fits with the stuff that's already been on. I guess. Man, my glass looks funky on this. I had to glue them again because it broke again. I couldn't find my super glue, so I used hot glue, and hopefully it'll hold it for a little while. But the frames are like separated from. It's weird. I need to get new glasses. I just got distracted from what I was saying. That's what this channel is going to be. A lot of me being distracted. Actually, my plan has always been, and will always probably will be until I actually do it, to write things, write notes, and like read. So it's not just personal random vlogging. It's vlogging with a purpose, vlogging with an outline. Because as is now, I just kind of stream of consciousness just go. But part of good writing is good reading, good planning. I think planning it's important. I do well with a plan. When I have a list of things written down, things I have to do, I do fairly well with a plan. I roll with it. I roll with changes. I'm not so strict because, like for instance, today I had the whole plan written down of what I was going to do today, and I got to Laureate for my the brain study that I'm going to be part of, and the MRI machine was not working, so we had to reschedule, and just roll with it. I just adapt my the rest of my day. It changed the rest of my day, but it made it part of it worse, but nothing I can do about that. Just kind of roll with it, and I need to go write my plan for tomorrow, my schedule, because I have to really schedule my days off, so I get stuff done because it's the way it is. When I have a car and I can get out on my own more often after I get home from work, I'm gonna be able to run errands, do things. But as it is, I can't do things in the afternoons. It's easy. I guess I could, but to rely on the bus, and the last ones run like at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Unless I wait for the night line, which I don't understand the schedule very well. But so really, I've got like 2.5, 3 hours to do my errands instead of doing it on my days off. So my days off, I schedule my running around because I get on the bus and I go do things. So I need to write my plan for tomorrow, my schedule for tomorrow. That see, I can just ramble. I get on different topics, and I can. Okay, here's the truth: that if somebody watches this, they'll hear and they'll be like, "Duh, you can do better." Really, I can talk about any subject. It won't always be factual. It won't always be like a dissertation. It won't always be even very much, but given any subject, I can talk about it. And almost every question, can I give an honest answer? Well, it's always going to be honest. Sometimes it'll be misleading. Sometimes my responses won't be the answer that you're expecting, but there'll be some kind of response. But people, I'm an open book. You can ask me anything. You might not get a definitive answer one way or another. It might just raise more questions, but I will respond to anything because I like to talk, about myself or about how I feel about different things or things I've read. A lot of times when somebody asks me something, if I don't know it, I'll say, well, just Google it. And then I end up Googling it and reading some articles. So a lot of times I learn stuff that way. Yeah. I want to get to making my schedule because I'm getting really, really exhaustedly tired. It's 10 o'clock. It's past my bedtime. So even though I slept a few hours when I came home from my running around today because I was so exhausted, I think I'm going to run my schedule and go big down. Yeah. See this.